Yo, what is going on, internet? And in this video, we're going to be talking about an artist that is pretty much 100% confirmed on the Veve app platform. All right, okay. I have my sources and the man himself. So essentially, we're going to dive in and cover a little bit about that, what that looks like, and we got a little surprise at the end about another artist. So you're definitely going to want to stick around, obviously. But yeah, anyways, guys, this is a video that has been long overdue. I saw it was kind of broke a little bit on Twitter, and I should have broke it like a couple weeks ago. But it is all good, you know, because I've had birthdays, anniversaries, been sick, it's been crazy, guys. So, but with anyways, now we're here, we're making this video, and without further ado, by the way, shout out to Veve1 for doing this cool poster. So I thought this was pretty cool, so I just wanted to show it off in this video. Cool job, man. I love it. It's pretty cool stuff. All right. So this one was posted by Veve Wiki, aka Mark. So this one is what I was talking about. So this one was also one of the video or picture screenshots. People started noticing David, you obviously follow Frank and things like that. Also, I think if you take it a step farther, let's see if I can find it. Well, I guess that's the only screenshot, but let me see if I can pull up the picture. You can also, it can also be found that Veve Collectibles has been liking his pictures as well on his Instagram. So that's another thing as well. We also have, of course, this screenshot, which was sent to me by a source a couple weeks ago, but I needed to, you know, I haven't got around to making this video, but there you go. I believe that was in Discord, his own Discord. So kind of open about it, and this was another DM sent from somebody as well. Just says, basically, love to see you on Veve, and he said it's already in the works. And to add on top of all that, if you guys still don't believe it, if you guys still don't believe me, yesterday I tweeted this. Okay, I said Frank Kozik coming to Veve, and was going to break this a bit sooner. Just was sick, then anniversary, then B-Day, then baby shower. Woo! Anyways, yada yada. All right. So we posted this yesterday, and guess who replied? Frank himself, man. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So anyways, I thought that was pretty awesome that he replied himself. As you can see, we can go over to his Twitter. It's the real deal. You can look it up yourself. But I posted this as well. Same screenshot. All that good stuff right there on Twitter. You can find that tweet. And then, yes, and Crypto Khaki, good point. Yes, we know that he posted on his Twitter that he sent a bunch of gigs and Veve. Well, I think that was actually Discord, but anyways, yes, we all know it's been a couple of weeks. Like I said, this video has been long overdue, but there you have it. If you don't know who he is, Kozik has worked for Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Stone Temple Pilots, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Melvins, The Offspring, Butthole Surfers, and Helmet. Kozik used to run Man's Ruin Records, a media outlet and record label, and has published several books, including Man's Ruin, posters and art by Frank Kozik, and Desperate Measures, Empty Pleasures. He has been described as one of the rock world's top poster artists, and interviewed in Rolling Stones. Kozik created Smokin' Labbit and is a creative director of Kidrobot. Although primarily known for his screen prints, a rare painting of Labbit sold on the TV blind auction show, 4 rooms for £4,000, which to American dollars is obviously more. So probably what, closer to 4,600 or something like that. I'm not sure what the exchange rate is these days from pounds to USD, but anyways, maybe it's a little bit less. I'm not sure, but probably something like that. Kozik has been a force in the designer toy movement, with many of his works produced in that form. He also is a member of the Stuckism art movement, which I'm not too familiar. Billy Childish and Charles Thompson, figurative painting, pretty cool. So there's that. There's a little bit about him. We're also going to check out actual Kidrobot. So he's the chief creative officer for Kidrobot, which is pretty legendary. Actually, it says legendary right there. Frank is a legendary San Francisco-based artist known for his posters and, of course, Labbit. And also, these are some of the things you can find as far as like some of his work. So Kidrobot obviously has a lot of stuff here. So you got a lot of artists, some actual big. These are really big names. So let me see if I can find. You know, we got Ron English, actually. Ron English. There is Frank right there himself. And then obviously you can see there's actually like a ton of artists, right? There's a lot of well-known names in there. A lot of these you might notice some of these names. It's just a lot, right? As you can see. So you can go through this list and take a look for yourselves, or pause the video and also take a look. But pretty crazy, right? So, you know, you can scroll down and kind of get familiar with some of this stuff. The Visible Labbit, that one's kind of a bigger one. There's other ones as well. His rendition on some of this stuff. If we scroll down, you got the Red Rum there. You got the Happy Stash Labbit, and so on, right? So there is a lot. You can actually get plush toys, which is kind of cool. Pipkin Preppy Labbit, and so on. So you can actually get a hat too. So maybe somebody will send me a hat right here, and maybe I'll wear it on stream just for fun. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But back to his Instagram here. There's more of his art you can find as well on his Instagram, obviously. So there's one of the pictures that Veve Collectible was liking right there, as you can see in full plain view. We might be able to find some other ones, maybe not, but there you have it, guys. Essentially, so double, triple, 100% absolutely confirmed. But yeah, so you can find some of his posters on oddtoes.com. A lot of notable rock bands and things like that. So this one's pretty cool. If I can click on it. That one's pretty dope. Looks like Dark Side or something. Or, yeah. You got the Stormtrooper, Soundgarden, Blink 182. Some of you guys may recognize Blink 182 posters. And some of these are, you know, other bands as well, as you can see there. And then some of his, like, I think he has like older posters as well. So a lot of artwork. And this one is nevermindgallery.com. Then you have classicposters.com. I think these are just like his original works, like his original OG stuff from like, a while back as well. And of course, this brings me to my next thing, guys. This is what's crazy, is that now that you've seen Frank, you've seen his work, and you should be getting really excited about it. We have Ron English. Now there's Frank coming to the platform. This is going to be so cool. He actually has NFTs as well. We can actually go to his link tree. And I didn't want to cover this in this video, but I will, because I'm like, man, I kind of want to pick up one of these NFTs maybe. But if you click on one of these, let's see if I can click on one. You can go to OpenSea and actually bid on it. So you can go to his artwork, and you can actually bid on his NFTs, which is kind of cool. But anyways, there is that, guys. So now that we know about Frank, some of his work, where he's at, I think he's, I think people are going to find out soon enough what he's all about, especially Veve. We have a pretty big audience now, and here he comes. So obviously a very well-known artist, he's got credentials like crazy, which brings me to my next artist, guys, which the ones you've been kind of staying tuned for. But we go to this website. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but this is Vagabond Games and Collectibles. Okay, vagabond.co.nz. All right, this is the OG, triple OG, David Yu's business. Okay, this is David Yu's business, his actual original collectible, physical brick and mortar business. Okay. Shout out to Vagabond for following me on Instagram as well. Appreciate that. And obviously looking forward to picking stuff up. But as you can see here under the designer collectibles, you have none other than, let's go ahead and actually look. You can see none other than Ron English under there. Isn't that a surprise? Toki Doki, another surprise. Kidrobot, another surprise. All right, but then you have other artists as well. Like Takashi, you got Andy Warhol. Look, Banksys and Calls and Bear Bricks. All right. So Kidrobot, you obviously have. So this one is just a Los Angeles edition. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to do my research on him, and his work. But you see Kidrobot, Andy Warhol. You have obviously these designer collectibles. You have the Masterpiece Dunny right there. Metacom. Okay, so this is where this gets interesting, guys. Like, are we gonna see some of these artists and some of these collectibles on Veve? I think so, man. I think so. So point being, or the reason why, is and obviously these are, if you haven't seen these, then I don't know where you've been, but these have been around and are obviously like those premium collectibles. But let's take a look at David Yu's actual Instagram. We've heard Reese talk about it. There's Ron English, by the way. If you guys been following David for a while, you would know that he's got Bear Bricks in the background here in his house, like all throughout. He's a big collector of that. Then not only that, look what else you see inside of his house. So you saw a Banksys collectible there. You have another Banksys, a lot of Bear Bricks, all throughout his house. The guy is a collector like no other, and that could be a Kozik poster. I'm not sure. Can't really see the top half of it, but it looks like it. He's got like he collects literally. He walks the walk, right? You saw a Ron English right there. There's several Ron Englishes. There it is again. So all the artists like on his website is actually what he collects, which is pretty cool. All right. Another point made would be going to my YouTube channel. And you can actually go to this interview here with David. Well, if you look close, you see obviously the Ron English, but if you zoom in, this book right here says Banksys on it. So will we see Banksys, Bear Bricks, Calls, Andy Warhol? Okay, because we've already seen these other artists, obviously like Toki Doki. Now we have some of the Kidrobot collection. Ron English obviously is coming. Are we gonna see Banksys, man? So if you don't know the let's go to the Banksys, by the way. It's the elephant in the rocket, or bomb rather. So as you saw in the video, so we may not, so let's go ahead and type that in. As you can see, it's a very premium collectible. It's $3,000 because Banksys has definitely made a name for himself. So that's kind of what it looks like right there. The elephant and the bomb, and then you have other artwork too. So are we gonna see some of this? Is Banksys coming to Veve? That would be absolutely crazy. Just because he's had so much publicity as of late. All these other artists are amazing, obviously. So it's crazy to see this. Artist Alley is in full swing, guys. And anyways, I noticed this off of the main website that David's actual business, an actual he's an actual collector of these. We've heard Reese talk about the things in the background in his house that he actually collects, that we've seen in the app as NFTs. So that is crazy, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Banksys is coming? Do you think Bear Bricks, Andy Warhol, all those guys are coming to Kashi? Let me know what you guys think below. Are you guys excited about Labbit and Frank coming to the platform? As you can see, double, triple confirmed as well. I'm gonna retweet that now that I have recorded this video. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. And as always, peace, love, Veve, and be authentic. Be like an NFT, or be like an NFT, be authentic. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys, and peace.